pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that not even just that, but even Caitlyn York is God mode.
Yeah.
And then Rammus is going to do great versus 3 of them. He's going to have tons of armor. Gangplank's Connor and Cutie Pie.
He's probably gonna stack HP. And for those who don't know, the sub for Dignitas, that player is known as Nerit, who has been
Narrate.
the sub for Rock Solid for a long time. If you're wondering, he's not replaced me as a sub.
So these are some pretty unconventional supports. Gameplank, I don't know if I like him after they changed his abilities to
They
be
changed it.
weaker. You know his rally or
His
whatever.
E, it was
Yeah,
changed.
yeah, it's like a lot weaker now.
Oh my God, I need to look at this.
This is a couple patches ago. Like it's not something
Wait,
recent.
really?
Yeah,
I don't know. He's, like at the WCG, he was nerfed. He was nerfed.
it was a lot of patches ago. They that's like it was when Dignitas first started using him as a support, and his E was really strong, and that's why they were using him as a support. And then they reduced the amount by quite a bit, and so I didn't think he was that good of a support after that change.
Oh, I don't know. I never noticed anything after those changes. Like I've used them as a support and on Europe with like a lot of good players, or I use them as support when there's everyone on my team's like a carry player, no one plays support, so I just went support GP, and then he has a lot of good utilities.
I think his ulti is still. I mean, he didn't change his ulti, so it's like that's really all you need is to just throw down an ulti and kill everybody.
At that random ulti can change games. Like it's like a random number generator for critical chances, which is when GP has offensive master and crits you in lane with his Q, then you basically just lose the lane. That's nothing you can do about that except have TP.
Oh, TSM house, real rowdy right now. Alright, so I don't see any kind of level 1 action going on. Everybody's just kind of chilling, playing it safe. This is
like someone who's got a lot going on beneath
okay.
the surface.
Pobelt, having fun. And anyways, this is a higher pressure match for Dignitas. They have to win this one because if they don't, then that's going to be 2-0 in favor of Team Curse. I'm still curious who's going to win this lane matchup between Rise and Vigar. Or if it's just going to be an even fight. Najak, you should understand full well what Vigar's capable of, so I don't think he's going to fall for any tricks, but at the same time, it's hard to not get hit by that stun, especially if he flashes into throw it down. Cool thing about elements here is you can actually use that ghost to put damage into a bush without having vision of it. You can just click on that area and it'll throw it down.
I'm gonna be quiet for most of the match because the background is really loud right now. I apologize for it, but I will unmute myself when I see something very important. So have fun with the tornadoes, bro. Actually, there's no tornadoes this game.
Too bad, no tornadoes. We just got Ghost beating up Locust here. He's already pretty low. He's having trouble. Elements are going to be very strong in this lane, I think. There's not a lot of sustain, so he's going to have a field day with these guys. But at the same time, it was the same way with Locust. Locust didn't have any sustain, so they had a little bit of time though, since it was Tristana. Or wait, was it? Yeah, I think it was Tristana. Scar's getting bruised up here. He's going to have to keep his health full because Nijaki's got a lot of burst. Let's see what he's got. Under 300 health. Right now, Scar is in kill range. All Nijaki has to do is get a combo, flash in, and then ignite him. And he'll be able to kill him off right now. So he's got to stay above that 450 mark. And he's having a trouble doing that, so I'm going to try and watch that. But there's a gank going up top. Looks like Crumbs does get a little bit of a taunt going on. And he's not going to get the kill since he's too close to the tower. And Pobelter is definitely not going to help him out with that many creeps. As Dyrus would probably agree to. You know, it's not worth losing all that creep farm to potentially get a kill. Crumb's already back to middle lane. Could put a little bit of work onto Scar. I don't know if he has his flash ready. Let me see. Where's it at? Does have his flash ready. So if he comes in here with a power ball, that's going to be a first blood on the Scar. Scar is low mana as well, so it's going to be hard for him to pull this off. Nope. Scar's going to back off. And bottom lane is now getting pushed to the tower with Caitlyn there. She's going to start setting up traps and she's going to have that zoned really well. Moo's doing a good job of farm here. He wants to get to level 6 as soon as possible, is my guess. And right now, these guys, the thing about Caitlyn is she counters Graves very well in the laning phase, and then Graves gets really strong as it gets past that point whenever he's able to start farming back up and he has more burst than her.
Kind of surprised that Locust is full mana, or was full mana.
Yeah, every time he tries to run in, he's getting outranged and outpoked, so it's almost not like he's being able to... Okay, this is going to be really bad. Crumbs is in here, but at the same time, here comes a Mumu, so this is going to be a counter gank on his side, and I don't know who's going to be stronger. Yeah, Crumbs does not want to fight that, especially that close to the tower, but Locust is very low, so if they were to get an engage on him, they could possibly make something happen really quick. Oh, Locust needs to be careful. Elements has enough damage that he could potentially get a kill off. That was really close if he had any more spells. And right now, Volboy getting pushed in really hard to the tower, as I was expecting. Polar Belter's going to be able to just shove him into his tower, and Volboy can't really come up and harass him or get a lot of farm in. Hopefully, a couple minutes in, he won't be too far behind, or otherwise it's going to be really difficult for him to make an impact. Let's take a look. 31 to 37. He's not really too far behind right now, but later on in the game it might catch up that way. Yeah, Mumu did not want to bandage toss to that. That could have been dangerous. He didn't have vision of that bush, and that ward just expired there too. Oh, Volboy having trouble up top lane. Pobelter's going to continue pushing this in, try to force him to lose as much CS as possible by shoving it to the tower. Eventually, if he keeps this up, he might be able to push Voyboy out of the lane. Voyboy is out of mana as well. He's going to need some help up here before too long. And Mumu, still level 4. He's not highest level. He wants to get 6 as soon as possible, but it's just he's just not able to get there yet. Nijaki warding up for bottom lane so that they can safely push. If they can keep this position right here, they're going to be really strong. That's where you want to be. If you're shoving the bottom lane, you want to have those wards to where you can't be ganked. And if you can shove past this this next part of the brush, that makes bottom lane so much easier. But at the same time, you have to be careful because you're going to be at risk of getting engaged on if you get low or if you try and tower dive or something silly like that. Rise may be coming down to help out or just to grab the blue buff. I can see this. Yeah, Crumbs is probably going to help him get that blue, and then he's going to run back to his lane. Rise not too big of a lead over Scara, but he is keeping up fairly close right now. So it's going to be about even. No one's really running that lane. Pretty much just standoff. And right now, he wants to give the blue buff, so they're both going to have blue buff at the same exact timing. Yeah, right now, Graves is actually out pushing the Caitlyn, which is a very big surprise because that doesn't generally happen. And I don't know if it's just because they're scared or if they're trying to bait something out. Either way, though, I don't think they should allow him to do that. But with the Yorick, it's I mean, that is Graves. Graves is one of the stronger laners too. Mumu's going to be going for the gold per 5, and Remus will not be. So late game, Mumu will probably be a little bit stronger in that sense. But Remus does such a good job against this team. They got the 3 ADs that they can deal with. Good ward placement going on here. They don't see Remus coming up here. If he comes in for a gank, I don't know. He's pushing too much, so I don't think that would actually work out. He'd have to like flash over and still be scary because if he gets pulled in, then he won't be able to escape from that. Actually, there's nowhere Crumbs can gank. Everybody is pushed in so far. That's a lot of pinging going on, so... Oh, this is going to be bad for Locust, but he uses heal. That was a good timing on having a heal up. He's lucky he did. Otherwise, Cop would have taken him out with that ultimate. Those new summoners. This meta is strong for that sort of thing. Oh boy, Amumu has to be careful here. I don't think that he's going to be able to kill him. Yeah, Rise would have had to be there for that to happen. And even then it would be scary because Scar could just jump in there with a stun. PewDiePie doing his best to hold the lane off of the tower. He uses his ulti to kill the creeps, and he's probably going to take off as soon as he pushes this next wave of creeps. Elements is gone though, so he should be safe enough to do that. He wants to step on that trap. Take a look again at the goal advantage, and Rise is doing an extremely good job of farming right now. He's actually above Skara, so we did expect to see that though. We did say Rise was gonna beat middle lane. Alright, it's about time for Dragon, so everybody's going to be setting up for that very soon. I don't know who's going to get it yet. They're going to have to be careful here. Cop doesn't have any mana here, so he needs to get back. He needs to shove his lane as much as he can and then get some mana and get to that Dragon area. They do want to start that very soon. You can tell by the warding placement. They put a pink there to determine if they did have coverage of it, and they don't, so... Yeah, there he goes. Setting up a ward there in the Tri area. Now it's going to be... They're going to be a fight very soon here in the Dragon area. They do know the pirates here though, so they at least have an idea that that's about to happen.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a first blood yet.
Yeah, it's really late in the game for no first blood. So I imagine we're going to see first blood at a dragon fight right here, because here it starts. And if not, then they're going to give this away for free. They have a pink ward here, so they need to try and make a move. And like I said, Caitlyn doesn't have any mana, so it's going to be very hard for her to actually be useful in this fight, whereas Graves is, he's ready to go. He's got his ulti. And he's not afraid to use it, I'm sure. Oh man, Excellent taking a ton of damage. Oh goodness, this is where they want to make it happen. Actually, Graves just used his ulti on the dragon, so he's not going to be able to use it on this fight. And there's first blood, as I expected. Crumbs is going to get that, and that's 2 kills. Nijaki getting the other one onto the pirate. So, I don't know, you could say fair trade with Dragon for 2 kills. But I still think that that could have been better played by Graves. He used his ulti in the wrong direction. I don't know if that was a smart cast fail or if he was just trying to secure that dragon kill. And now he's going to get dove here. Remus is going to come in here, powerball, and taunt. Actually, I don't know if he has enough mana. He might just barely have enough. He's probably just going to walk up and taunt it with elements. Ooh, nice little juke there, but not enough. Crumbs almost got killed. If he had attacked Crumbs one more time, I think he could have at least traded off that kill. But they're actually going to take a tower out of this, so that dragon fight maybe not the best. See if Scar can pick up Scope Pelter. He'd better put a stun down fast. Oh man, that was so close. Belt is actually in the wrong direction. He can't get away from that. Vigar getting those kills. That's a scary thing to see when you're trying to teleport out and you have nowhere to go because he's behind you. That was a really good play on Scar's part, coming in like that. So despite that dragon there, now Curse is quite a bit ahead, and so Dignitas have to be careful. They don't want to have a repeat of game number 1. If this Vigar starts to get too strong, then he's going to be pretty scary. Pretty scary. Right now he's got an additional 39 bonus damage. Or ability power, I should say. I like how they added that. You can actually see the additional bonus. Alright, right now I think that if Curse has the advantage, they're going to want to ward up and maybe try and take out all of the blues from Dignitas and try and snowball their advantage against them. They don't have any towers yet though, unfortunately, so until they get some towers down, it's going to be harder for them to do something like that. Caitlyn is kind of the stronger pushing champion, but once Graves gets a couple of items, all he's got to do is dash up to the tower and he can melt those like butter. The cool thing about Dignitas' team is once they get grouped up and if they actually do start sieging a tower, then Skarner can run in there, pull somebody out, and engage a fight that way. Or vice versa, if they're defending a tower, Skarner can pull somebody into it, and that can be pretty strong as well. But I think that the Vygar and Skarner combo is going to be really good in the late game when they all do group up. For now, it's not gonna. You're not gonna see that because Skarner's just getting shut down by. In fact, what is he at? He's at 96. So it's not. That's actually not too bad, 96. But at the same time, he's okay. Here's gonna be an engage. They just see the ghost. He's gonna jump in here with the ultimate from both Pirate and from Mamumu. And Nijacki's gonna go down. Skara kills him, and he's gonna be really strong from that. But Nijacki is still up from the ghost. And is he going to get the kill on Cutie Pie? Cutie Pie's trying to run away. No, he's good. So the ghost goes down. That was a really close call there. This is going to be... I just thought about that, but yeah, he doesn't even have to ghost Cop to be really effective. Putting it onto Nijacki is extremely powerful. Oh no, Cutie Pie! Oh jeez. If Locust had not seen that, then that would have been really bad for him. Pobelter, this whole time though, is putting tons of pressure on Voyboy, already 2 levels higher. He's going to be a big issue in team fights. His ult plus rise damage, that's just... Oh, and then Crumb's in there with his ulti. That's a lot of punishment. Not to mention Rise actually reduces magic resist, so... You're going to be reducing magic resist, plus you've got a Vladimir poking at you with his damage. So there's a lot of stuff going on there that you don't even think about right off the bat. Oh boy. That was just kind of one of those, please run into my stun technique. So Dyrus is still muted. He's like got all the sound behind him really loud in the TSM house. Right now everybody's just going to be farming up waiting for the next dragon. It should be up actually very soon. I believe they got it around 11 minutes or so. So we should see that really very soon. Oh, this is not going to be good. Pobelter was trying to put a lot of pressure onto Voyboy, and Skara comes up, and he's going to punish him for that. And there it is. Skara picks up the kill. Skara getting really strong right now. He's gotten several by far, already 3-0, and he's got a Deathfire Grasp, so he can just completely burst somebody down. Crumb's coming down to try and help bottom. They're going to take this tower if they keep pushing this way, but they are going to have to be careful. I don't know. Well, let's see. They have a ward here. And there it is. There's the dragon. That's perfect timing. He knew exactly when that dragon was coming up. And he rolled in there, grabbed it, and there's nothing they can do to stop this. Yeah, I don't know. If he can get in there with a nice ulti, Cutie Pie is going to have to pop this at the right time. Nope. Chuck tested.
Yeah, nope, just test.
Welcome back, bro. What's up?
I made some food. Yeah, so I was talking to Oddwin a little bit, and he thinks the Veigar pick was way too early, although Veigar is actually doing good. Wow, 3-0, what the heck?
He's doing a great job. He's been able to blow people up. He's got his Deathfire, so for a while he's going to be very scary.
Okay. Yeah, so Dignitas is already winning, and I mean not Dignitas, I'm sorry, Curse is already winning, and their late game's like a lot better. But at the same time, Veigar, if Veigar can rape late game too. Too good late game.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think that Nijacki is going to be harder and harder to deal with for Well, we saw from the earlier fight, it's a big problem because they did focus down Ryze, and then Yorick put his ult on Ryze, and Ryze was still there doing tons of damage as a ghost. So he's got two really good targets for Ghost, either Caitlyn late game or Ryze pretty much any point in the game.
Yep, and with Yorick and Ryze is also a really strong combo. Probably Vlad too, now I think about it. Yeah. I don't know
lots
how,
of short cooldowns.
Yeah, I don't know how Dignitas is gonna come out on top, especially with a Mumu. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Mumu's great for bursting some people down. So if he catches somebody and then Vigar is able to just completely smash them, that's going to be really good. They've got this really, really strong engage and burst team. They're just going to have to deal with the fact that Curse has a really strong sustained fight team. And if they're not able to burst someone down, they're not going to win the fight.
Yeah, they have single target and AoE target, so I'm not sure what Skarner's role is in the game because Vlad is good against Skarner, Ryze is good against Skarner. If they get like Quicksilver Sashes, this game is pretty much over. I don't know.
Yeah, they just destroyed that trend. Oh, that was just barely able to get away from that bandage toss. And here comes Nightjacket to put the pain onto that Mumu. Is he going to get away? Yes, he will. Wasn't sure if Elmes was going to get an extra slow on him, but he ghosted, so that ghost pretty much saved him in that fight. All the while, Pole Belter's just continuing to pressure this top lane, and he's staying really far ahead. Right now, 186 CS. That's pretty good. To Skarner's about 50 behind. He got 2 gold per 5s though, so that could even things out in his favor. Yeah, speaking of Quicksilver Sash, we already do have one actually on Vlad. So if Vlad does get caught, he will be able to pull out before he gets bursted down by Skara. Now Jackie wants to come around. Oh, this is a bad place to teleport out because they are coming for him. Is he going to see this in time? I don't know. He's going to get caught. It's going to be really bad. Oh, but Pole Belter's not actually going to help this out. So Bullboy's just going to walk right out of that after slowing down Jackie. Oh, Scar's trying to run away from Crumbs. He's got that really pulley of death. Oh, big damage. Oh, jeez, if that Amumu was able to hit him. Oh, it doesn't even matter. He got one last attack on him before he got away. That destroyed him. Boy, kind of wasted that teleport. Oh, excellent. Better be careful there. Now, Jackie just doesn't have enough to burst him down by himself. He needs his team to help lock people down. They may not have enough stuns. Curse is pretty high damage, but not a lot of CC if you think about it. And here comes... Oh no, this is really bad. Oh, he missed the bandage toss against a CC target, but it doesn't matter because he gets stuck by Skara, and he's going to go down anyways. I feel like Curse should be grouping up and doing some... just doing better than what they are right now. It seems like they're giving Dignitas these little bitty wins, and that's going to stack up against them. And Ryze is getting really strong. He's already got that Banshee's Veil that's going to help him out a whole lot against Vigar. Cutie Pie getting to that point. He's got IE, so he's going to be hitting very hard. Red buff, 2 Dorans, and a Berserker Greaves. Ouch. Curse does have Shirelia, so they're going to be able to engage very hard. Again, they are lacking some really hard CC, but if they can Zerg well enough, they should be okay. It's just that with mostly sustained DPS, it's going to come down to they're going to have to survive past that initial burst. Oh no, Loki's getting exhausted. Will he get killed? Oh, she doesn't have her ulti. Did she not? Yeah, she had her ulti. She didn't use it. I feel like that could have killed Locust, no problem. Maybe she just wasn't expecting to do that much damage. I don't know what happened there. Feels like a free kill wasted. Or maybe mana wasn't enough. Let's see, how much mana does she have? 2, yeah, it should be enough. Yeah, 100 mana. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so next dragon should be I don't know. Should be very soon. I'm pretty sure they got it about 6.5 minutes. Well, not 6.5, but comes up in 6 minutes. So I know they got it right about 6 minutes ago. So yeah, yep, there it is. So there's the dragon, and everybody is ready for it. And there's the Amumu engage, flash over the wall. Nightjackie's not going to get caught by that. That's a good flash. And they're going to need to be careful here because they do have a ward in that bush. I don't think they know that. But either way, this dragon is very risky for both sides. This could probably determine who's going to snowball. And they may want to just back off and try and bait them into better positioning. The positioning advantage does go to purple team. Wow, a lot of wards all over the place. And I'm guessing Locust, yeah, everyone has their ulti here. Everyone's ready for this fight. This is going to be a big one. Everyone on both sides has pretty much everything except for Rise Flash. And they're going to go ahead and start this. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it in time. Nice ulti from Gangplank and a stun. And they're going to stop them while Voidboy picks up the dragon. He's going to grab the dragon. Lots of damage going down on the Scar. Scar just barely gets a kill before he goes down. And now are they going to be able to finish this off? Locust really low. He goes down. And this is not looking good. That is a lot of deaths. All but Skarner go down for the dragon. It's not worth it because that is 4 deaths. And they're going to lose this tower. All Curse has to do is push this down. And this is looking really good for Team Curse. They, oh, man, it looks so good for Dignitas. They had a perfect Gangplank ult. And Vygar had a great stun. It's just he got caught and he died so quickly. I mean, he did take out Vlad, which is basically what Vygar does. He deletes one person. It's just the rest of their team could not deal with the strength. I mean, Rise and Yorick, it's just, they couldn't do it. I feel like Curse has a really, really strong team comp, and it's just going to get worse from this point. They're going to start snowballing now. They got that inhibitor. They got full map control now. They've got pretty much, let's see, yeah, 2 towers on top lane because Pole Belter was able to push that down pretty much uncontested the whole game. Curse or Dignitas may try and do a counter Baron because Curse wants to go back, but they're not really that low. The only thing that's low mana is this Caitlyn, and yeah, they're definitely gonna counter Baron this. This is gonna be very bad. They don't want to give this up. Curse knows it's happening. They've got a ward right there. So are they gonna stop this? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Scar's back just broke, dude. Oh, never mind.
Oh boy! Insta-give mode. That's not good. Down goes Amumu. But is it going to be enough? Locust really low. He's going to make it out with just hardly any HP at all. Pole Belter is ready to make this work. He doesn't want to run into Scar, though. At least they stopped that Baron. That was a 1-for-1 trade, I think.
Yeah, Yorick kill, not worth it. He should have killed someone else. They should have just backed out after the kill.
So, pretty risky move, but I feel like Dignitas felt it was necessary, judging by the level of control that Curse has. They're going to have to make some kind of play in order to get the game back in their favor.
It's a Plague-O, dude.
Plague-O. It's all about the Plague-O.
Uh-huh.
I think Yorick's got the Plague-O on his side right now.
Look at Scar's AP, dude. Oh my gosh. He doesn't even have Def Cap yet.
He's got 129 AP bonus from his Q.
That's scary.
Yeah, I love how you can watch that. 130, yeah, he's just hitting every single one of them. He's doing a great job of it.
That's like a billion items. That's like 5 items, 6 items or something.
Yeah, it's
blasting
like,
one. 3
it's
blasting
like having
one.
more than, it's basically having a death cap. 130 because it's 30% AP from 100 AP, so it's the same as having a death cap.
And then having the death cap bonus soon or pretty soon.
Yeah, which will give another 30% on top of that. GG. Yeah, he's gonna be hitting so hard, and then plus his Deathfire Grasp once he gets into death cap, it's gonna do an extra. Was it 3.5 per 100? So at 4, I'm just gonna wait until he gets it, and we'll see how much damage that is. That's a ton.
His ult, like, just instantly kills. Instantly kills Vlad. Yeah. Pretty much.
And they weren't able to stop this Baron here. Curse has the Baron. They're gonna roll in, take it down the top tower and inhibitor. And I don't think that there's anything that Dignitas can do to stop this. Viger is gonna blow someone up. That's pretty much a given. But the rest of their team can't finish them off 4v5 or 4v4 or whatever. They have too much sustained burst, I think. The combination of both Rise and Vladimir is just too much.
And no matter who he blows up, there's going to be someone York ulted.
Exactly.
And then it's game over. Oh man, Boy like has no position on this team for like his team comp.
Nope. Yeah, it may not have been the best choice.
He just grabs someone for Vhagar and that's about it. And then he's just a lobster, a sad lobster.
Sad lobster that runs around and wishes he was useful.
Yeah.
And now they're getting zoned. They have 3 Kate traps. They can't even chase out. Okay, took down the Banshees. That's good. That's going to help them focus him down if they choose to. But that's going to be hard. He's got Banshees and a Frozen Heart, so Caitlyn's not going to be able to take him out. Gangplank support. He's not doing any damage. He's just an ulti. Gangplank's a walking ulti right now. York's a better support at this late in the game, I think. At least with their current team comp. And plus, he's got that will. He's a support. He's got a will of the Ancients, which is helping out both of his middles. Oh man. Oh, that's so not good for him.
Oh boy.
Oh, that ulti so much damage. Scar just takes out. Oh, that was so much. And boom, look at that AoE. Wow. Element's taken out by the tower now. Oh no, he actually lives, just barely. Now Locust is going to die. Boom, ulti from Caitlyn. Right before Mumu finally finishes himself off. And by Mumu, I mean Rammus, sorry.
Chuck-Testa.
Chuck-Testa, sorry. Yeah, Chuck-Testa. Doesn't matter. Curse is just too far ahead. I mean, they had a good fight there. It's just they can't do anything. There's nothing left for them. They're getting beat in all these fights. Even with the tower, it still wasn't enough.
Yeah. Pole Belter wants to know if you guys have a lot going underneath the surface or something. What was that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just failed. Weren't you listening to Vlad's taunt?
Oh. No, I guess they were all taunting, so I didn't really hear anything but a lot of blabber.
Oh, okay.
And Kurt's gonna pick up the dragon. They got 2 inhibs down. Well, no, actually they didn't get that inhib. They just backed off. They wanted to be safe. Soon, TM, they will have that inhibitor. There's that death cap. 672 AP. Ouch.
Poor Skara, dude. Poor Skara. His back.
His back is breaking.
Yeah, I think it just broke, but like it's still carrying with the broken back. Oh my gosh.
That's painful. Yeah, he's got like an extra, what is it, like 30, oh jeez.
672 AP. Yeah. Oh man. That's...
It's like, what, like 22% extra of their health. So he's doing over 50% of their health, not considering resists, with just an item.
I'm not even sure if Vlad should even be building AP. He'd just be a tank that eases everyone in the middle of everyone.
Yeah, he does have... he just needs probably some resist to deal with Vhagar. But last fight, Vhagar actually went for Rammus first.
Yeah, that wasn't the best choice.
Rammus is all HP, so I think he used his null mantle, or not his null mantle, his DFG on him. And then he's like, well, whatever, I'll just finish him off.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. He should let Voidboy pull someone and ult that person.
Oh, there it is. He's going to be engaged. He's going to jump back. Cutie Pie not able to do any damage before he goes down to Vlad ultimate. Is it going to kill him? Yes, it does. And this is bad. Dignitas going to go down. Elements dies, but it doesn't matter. He already got his ghost off. And bloop. There goes the little crab.
Game over.
Krabby Crab is dead. No more Krabby Patties today.
They gotta stop targeting Rammus because Rammus is doing nothing in terms of damage. He's just a tank.
Yeah, like that was such a good engage for Rammus. He jumped in the middle of everybody and popped his ult instantly, and they were just caught off guard.
Yeah, like Amumu and Gangplank should be the first ones to die in terms of like how they should think, but Cutie got caught. So it was game
those
over
bandages. Well, that's game number 2. Curse taking it 2-0. What a great job, and I have to say, man, they're doing really well. Digital is definitely not a bad team, but I don't know if the absence of Jat is anything to blame here, or potentially just bad top lane pick.